I'm Karim Saba from Power of Metal.cl, and I'm with Yorck Segatz from SODOM. So, Yorck, welcome. How are you?
I'm fine. How
Okay,
are you at the end of the world?
yeah, in the other side of the world. Okay, Yorck, SODOM is returning to Chile once again. That's this time to play at Metal Beer Open Air 2025. How do you feel about playing in front of Chilean audience again?
It's fucking great to be back again. So last time it was a huge experience for us, and especially for Tony and me, as it was the first time we went to Chile. And yeah, I'm looking forward to indoor pyrotechnics again. So,
Cool, but this
audience,
time,
that was
but
quite
yeah,
memorable.
okay, but the band has only performed at a festival in Chile once before, back in 2013. You weren't there, the Metal Fest. This time you'll be a part of a new festival. How do you feel about the experience of playing festival versus club shows?
It depends a bit on the festival, I think. I like a lot of the smaller festivals, so I don't know how big this one will be, but
I think it's medium kind. No, it's not like the big festivals in Europe. It's no, it's more. It's a classic one. It's
yeah,
a
that's good.
huge. It's an open air, but not this huge.
That sounds great to me. But that one's are the ones we like the most when it's a bit more intimate and not that much from the fans. So when you play stages like Hellfest, the fans are like 10 meters from you, and you
Yeah.
don't have that connection that you have on the smaller venues. So I hope it's perfect.
No, the last year it was the distance between the band and the people. It was like 5 meters. It's
Oh,
not very huge. I think it was like 3,000 or 4,000 people. So that is a very huge for Chile, but it's not the Hellfest or Bakken. You
yeah.
know. Okay, but Sodom has a strong fan base in Latin America, and Chilean thrash fans are known for the intensity. What's your impression of them compared to the other audience around the world?
Um, I think the South American fans are a lot more aggressive and dedicated, and I like that. I like that a lot. There's also a lot of underground bands happening at the moment. So yeah, I'm looking forward to come to the scene again. So
Cool. But you joined in Sodom in 2018, I think, long after they first challenge Festival in 2013. What has your experience been like playing with such a legendary band?
uh, it's an honor for me to, to be able to play with such a legend like Tom Angel Ripper. So it's a great experience. I get to meet a lot of other cool bands backstage. A lot of bands I look up to. So like last year we toured in America with Dismember, and I could just watch their gig from the side, and they were wearing Sodom shirts on stage, and that was quite surreal to say. And yeah, it's a great experience overall. So
In when you were a child, do you imagine that you will be playing beside Tom Angel Reaper, a legend? Like
ever,
this is a guy that create thrash metal.
yeah. Uh, I would have thought anyone who told me that he was crazy. So it's something like in that movie um, with Mark Wahlberg. What was it called again? It's based on the Judas Priest story.
Yeah, the Rockstar.
So yeah, yes, Rockstar, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like in that movie. So suddenly you find yourself in a huge band.
Wow,
It's
it's
real.
amazing.
Hmm?
But the first time, do you give your CDs and say, "Hey, can you sign me here?" Or you say, "Okay."
No, it's okay. I actually got some stuff from Tom over the years from the past of Sodom, like his famous army jacket from the first photos.
Wow.
Like that exactly jacket he gave to me. Sometimes I can wear his old Motorhead pedal vest for special occasions. So yeah, it's quite cool.
Okay, and SODOM has been a defending force in thrash metal since the 80s. What do you think has allowed the band to stay relevant and continue delivering powerful records so long? Even you are doing right now, like 40 years of history. What do you think about that?
I always put it this way: SODOM is still the biggest underground band in the world, because Tom has always stayed true to himself, and he never changed, and he made sure that everything around him within the band also doesn't change, and it's still the same like in the 80s. So he does most of the management stuff himself, and it's always DIY. So, and I think the fans recognize that, and they honor that also. So
you try to be in the 80s right now, so,
yeah.
Tom, and you try to have, no, we are not SODOM in 2020. We are SODOM of the 80s playing in 2020.
Yes. The same volume on stage, same cables, no in-ear, no keyboard stuff, no huge stage show, just thrash metal all the way as it used to be.
Wow, cool. Okay, how do you describe your contribution to some sound science you do in the band? Did you feel pressure stepping into such a iconic group?
In the beginning, of course. So I wasn't even sure that my equipment was enough. My first guitar was just a $300 Ibanez guitar. So, but yeah, it turned out it fits the sound well. So I'm not that nervous anymore as I was from the start. So
okay, but is the SODOM sound start with that $300 guitar? So that's crazy, because you don't need Gibson or Fender. You need only a guitar that sounds thrash.
yes, but just the 6 strings and a decent
Cable.
amplifier. Yeah. And some okay riffs.
After the release of 40 Years at War, the greatest hell of SODOM in 2022, are there any plans for new music in near future? Are you composing
Yes.
right now?
Yeah, we just finished recording an album.
Yeah?
It's in the mix right now. And as far as I know, it will come out in June or in July, depending on the pressing plans. So we're still waiting for the cover to be finished. And then it will go to the pressing plants. And I hope the capacity is there to do it until summer. So because nowadays you always need about 3 to 4 months in Germany to wait for vinyl. I hope it will be out in summer. Yeah.
Cool. But it will be SODOM 80 song. Not will be a musical difference between the song that you hear in the stage and the song you hear in the vinyl.
I don't think so. No, it will be classic SODOM all the way. But it will be the first time that there are 3 songwriters on it. Frank and myself, of course, and then Tony, our drummer. He also contributed some riffs on the guitar. So yeah, I think it will be an interesting mix of songs. I hope the fans like it. Yeah.
And when your approach to the composing for song, how do you take it? You you went to listen the classic records. You only say, I am part of SODOM, so this song, it will be SODOM.
It works like this. We bring the riffs to the rehearsal, and in the end, Tom is always the one who's in charge of the arrangements. And I think as long as he works on a song and as long as he sings on a song, it's a classic SODOM song. So it's like his voice that makes everything SODOM, from death metal riffs to black metal riffs or thrash metal riffs. It doesn't matter. In the end, it's his vocal and his distinctive way of playing bass underneath these riffs that makes it witching metal. So that's what he intended on the demos to be called.
Cool. Okay, some final thoughts, because I know you have more work later. So what can Chilean fans expect from SODOM at Metal Bear Open Air 2025? Any surprise in the setlist?
I think so. It's different than the last time, but
yeah.
Still focus on the old school classics. So I think we will have one song from Better Off Dead.
Yeah.
On it. I'm still trying to persuade Tom to play Fuck the Police, but I'm not sure if we will do that.
It will be okay.
And yeah, I think it will be a brutal force unleashed on stage and no bullshit. Focus on the song.
Metal.
Yeah, just a pure metal. No big stage shows. So just in your face. And I hope there will be a lot of stage divers in the audience.
Okay, so finally, to close, what message would you like to send to your Chilean fans ahead of the festival? To all the fans, not only the ones that are going to Metal Beer Open Air, and all the Chilean fans of SODOM.
Stay true, stay metal, stay heavy, and drink a lot of beers at the beer festival. Have a good time, and yeah, don't forget to bring your pedal busts. I want to see all the patches. Okay,
so thank you, Yorck, for being at Power of Metal.cl. See you soon, and see you at Metal Beer Open Air 2025. Thank you.
Looking forward.